You know what? It absolutely never ceases to amaze me just how absolutely disgusting Nenah Lynn truly is. We've talked about this broad a couple of times now, and I already feel like I need to take a nice hot shower to kill all of the disgusting bacteria that her name carries. So, another allegation against her has come out, except there's actual video proof to back up what this individual is accusing her of. And, surprise, surprise, it revolves around sexual assault. Seems like a bit of a common theme is starting to be established here, ain't it, folks? But knowing how Twitch handles sexual assault victims, especially of the male variant, we know that she's gonna get off scot-free, or at very, very maximum, get a little slap on the wrist and maybe a 24-hour ban. But then again, what do we expect when it comes to the CEO of Twitch, i.e. Dan Clancy, i.e. someone who is 60 plus years old, a fucking creep, and someone who would rather hang out with girls a third his age, even though he's a married man with children. Right, so let's get into the statement here before I showcase the video clip backing up this statement. This here comes from DisguisedToast. They say the following: "This clip is going around with the recent convos, so I'll address it. I was trying to get a massage from the physical therapist when Nenah, an IRL streamer I've never met, pushed aside the therapist and started grabbing at my ass while I was already laid on the table. I felt pressured to go along with it because 3 IRL streamer cameras pointed at my face, and also being at a sponsored event, I did not want to escalate the situation. I was extremely uncomfortable the whole time. Definitely should have said something in the moment and regret not doing so, and honestly a little ashamed of myself for not speaking up, because I just know if I ever spoke up about it again in the future, people will say, well, you should have stopped it then. Note, I don't agree with the quoted tweet using derogatory term to describe Nenah, just wanted to use it as context."
Are you ready, Emily? You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Nenah.
Alright.
Okay, Fred.
It's actually not that bad.
I know. Concentrating on the bottom.
Okay, girl.
No, Nenah. Oh my. Wow, you have the best masseuse, Toast.
Good.
That was good.
Wow, she is so
Oh,
bold.
my spine.
You love to see it.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
So bold, so bold. Yep, keep it up.
Push.
Yep. Good job, Nenah.
Are you ready, Emily? You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Nenah.
Alright.
Okay, Fred.
It's actually not that bad.
I know. Concentrating on the bottom.
Okay, girl.
No, Nenah. Oh my. Wow, you have the best masseuse, Toast.
Good.
That was good.
Wow, she is so
Oh,
bold.
my spine.
You love to see it.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
So bold, so bold. Yep, keep it up.
Push.
Yep. Good job, Nenah.
Yeah, I am having a very hard time trying to word myself right now without wanting to go off. I just gotta ask, what else can people like Nenah get away with on a platform like Twitch? Robbery? Maybe Grand Theft Auto? Maybe even murder? Because this right here is just really, really setting a very, very bad precedent right now. I mean, it's not like Twitch had a good precedent to begin with anyways, but holy shit, even for them, this is bad. And it just goes to show, yet again, that Twitch does not care about male sexual assault victims. Like, I don't know, it might come as a bit of a shocker to the simps and degenerates out there, but men can be sexually assaulted too. But of course, you're going to have the same type of degenerates out there trying to spin a defense, spin some type of story around it saying, oh, you know, like, if it happened to me, I would have liked it. Or, oh man, you should have liked it, you know, you're a guy, blah, 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 blah. You know, things like that. Just some of the most degenerate fucking shit out there. So first it was said, and then it was Toast. I just gotta ask, are there any other victims out there when it comes to their bad experiences with Nenah Lynn? I wouldn't be surprised if there were. And I'm just going to go ahead and reiterate this point in case there is any type of confusion, or if anyone bad faith enough is going to try and spin my words in a very dishonest type of context. Sexual assault is sexual assault. Top to bottom, fucking wrong. I don't care if it's male on female, female on male, male on male, female on female, etc. It does not matter. The entirety of the act, from start to finish, is disgusting and very despicable in every sense of the word. And it absolutely makes me sick that we live in a world in 2025 where male sexual assault victims are more likely to be made fun of because, oh, you know, they're men, they could have stopped it, you know, they're big, they're bad, this, that, and everything else. Motherfuckers, have you guys ever heard of freezing up in the moment when trauma is going on? It happens to literally everybody. It is programmed in our human functionality. When you are going through trauma, it is absolutely difficult to have an immediate response because you're worried about that trauma getting worse on you if you were to try and fight it back. There are people whose brains and bodies shut down while the traumatic experience is playing out because they just want to have it over with. Like, I don't care if it's having your ass grabbed. Sexual assault is sexual assault, and especially when consent isn't gained in that situation. Like, have people forgotten about the concept of consent? Have people forgotten about the term no means no? Like, you don't get to justify sexual assault all because it happens to men. That is fucking lower than low, and you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Like, in situations when it comes to men sexually assaulting women, the backlash and response is absolutely immediate, and rightfully so. Let me just say that. Rightfully fucking so. Anybody that commits these type of atrocities should have the fullest extent imaginable happen to them when it comes to punishment by law. But we need to have the same type of energy for male victims too. Like, I just get so sick and tired of having to put out these type of rudimentary statements, the equivalent of 2 + 2 = 4 type of understanding, because that is the type of society that we live in, that people are fucking dumb shit enough to be all like, herder, 2 + 2, oh, that equals applesauce and peanut butter. It's like, motherfucker, no it doesn't. It's 2 + 2 = 4. Get over yourselves. Facts are facts. Sexual assault is wrong. And if you disagree with that, well, guess what? You have absolutely no place in public. You don't deserve that. Okay, I got into a bit of a rant here, a bit of a tangent in this video, and I apologize for that. This video is a little bit longer than I had intended, but you know what? There's a few things that really truly need to be said here. Not just from me, of course, but from everybody that does content on YouTube, that speaks about these type of things on YouTube. We need to start normalizing that it's okay to be male, and it's okay to come out with your experiences of whether it is something like bullying, whether it is something like assault, sexual assault, etc. But there was a few things that I really needed to get off of my chest, and you know what? This is something that shouldn't just be coming from me. It should be coming from, well, just about everybody that has a heart, that has a soul, and has the wherewithal and the ability to discern between right and wrong. And this type of thing right here also needs to be normalized. We need to start calling out when there are male victims too, because they deserve justice, and not just that, but they as well deserve to be heard out without scrutiny, without shame, and we should start normalizing that too. However, with all that being said here, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Thank you very much, and I want to also say as well that if you guys have experiences of any kind, then feel free to share them in this community, and I will hear you guys out. All of you people here that are watching this video, you guys have a place in my community. Thank you very much, and take care.